Imagine, you spend $20 every month on ChatGPT. Another trader spends $20 every month on Claude. Same AI, same internet, same market. 5 years later, one of them manages millions of dollars. The other is still searching YouTube for the next best AI trading strategy. How is that possible? Because AI didn't create the difference. The questions did. Right now, millions of traders believe AI is their competitive advantage. They think whoever has the smartest chatbot, the newest AI model, or the most expensive AI tool will eventually dominate the market. They're wrong. And the reason they're wrong could completely change the way you use AI forever. Here's something nobody talks about. Every technological revolution creates two groups of people. The first group uses the technology to replace thinking. The second uses the technology to improve thinking. History has already shown us what happens. When calculators became popular, bad math students didn't suddenly become mathematicians. When Google arrived, people didn't instantly become smarter. When the internet exploded, most people consumed, a small percentage created. AI is following the exact same pattern. The majority of traders open AI and ask, "What's the best stock today? Should I buy Bitcoin? Give me a profitable strategy." They're asking AI to think for them. Professional traders do something completely different. They don't ask AI, "What should I do?" They ask, "What am I missing?" That single difference is worth more than any indicator you'll ever download, because the goal was never to replace your brain. The goal was to multiply it. Imagine hiring the smartest analyst in the world. He reads every earnings report, every Federal Reserve speech, every macroeconomic update, every SEC filing, every historical market comparison, every single day. Would you ask him, "Should I buy Apple today?" Or would you ask, "What risks haven't I considered?" Exactly. One question creates dependency. The other creates better decisions. That's why most traders are using AI backwards. They're chasing answers instead of building judgment, and that's dangerous. Because the market has a habit of punishing people who stop thinking for themselves. But here's the part almost nobody understands. The biggest opportunity AI has created has absolutely nothing to do with predicting the next candle. It has everything to do with becoming the type of trader who doesn't need predictions anymore. And once you understand that, you'll never look at AI the same way again. Because in the next section, I'm going to show you the exact mistake that almost every retail trader makes with AI and why it quietly destroys their chances of ever becoming consistently profitable. Here's the mistake that almost every retail trader makes. They believe AI is supposed to give them an edge. It isn't. AI is supposed to help you build one. There's a massive difference. Imagine two chefs. Both own the same kitchen, the same knives, the same ingredients, the same recipes. One opens a 5-star restaurant. The other can't keep customers. The equipment wasn't the advantage. The person using it was. Trading works exactly the same way. Claude, ChatGPT, Gemini, they're all tools, powerful tools, but still, just tools. Yet millions of traders treat them like magic. They ask, "What's the next winning trade? What stock will double? Predict tomorrow's market." They're searching for certainty. The market has never rewarded certainty. It rewards preparation. Think about hedge funds. People imagine rooms full of traders screaming into phones. Reality is much more boring. Most of the work happens before a single trade is placed. Research, scenario planning, risk analysis, historical comparisons, position sizing. The trade itself is only the final decision. Retail traders reverse the process. They spend 5 minutes researching, then expect AI to do the remaining 95. And then they wonder why they're stuck. Because AI can't replace preparation, it can only accelerate it. Imagine giving a Formula One engineer an extra 100 engineers. Would the race car improve? Probably. Now imagine giving those same 100 engineers to someone who has no idea how race cars work. Nothing changes. Knowledge without direction creates noise. Direction turns knowledge into an edge. This is why the best traders don't use AI to predict. They use it to challenge themselves. Instead of asking, "Is this a good trade?" they ask, "Destroy this idea. Tell me why this trade could fail. What's the strongest argument against my analysis?" That's uncomfortable, because humans love confirmation. We want someone to tell us, We're right. Professional traders want the opposite. They actively search for reasons they're wrong, because every flaw discovered before entering a trade is money saved. This is where AI becomes incredibly powerful, not as your cheerleader, as your critic. Imagine uploading your trading plan to Claude, then assume you're the world's best risk manager. Find every weakness in this plan. That's not replacing your thinking. That's stress testing it. And the strongest ideas always survive stress. Weak ideas don't. The market will expose them eventually. AI simply exposes them before the market charges tuition. That's why I believe the traders who dominate this decade won't have the smartest AI. They'll have the strongest decision-making process, because AI gives everyone access to information. But information has never been rare. Wisdom has, and in the next part, I'll show you something almost nobody realizes. The richest opportunity AI created has almost nothing to do with trading itself. Ironically, it's what happens after the market closes. Imagine this. The market closes. Most traders shut down TradingView, close their laptop, and immediately start thinking about tomorrow. Professional traders do the exact opposite, because they know the biggest money isn't made while the market is open. It's made when the market is closed. That sounds impossible, until you realize the market only pays you for the work you already did. Think about an Olympic athlete. Does he become faster during the race? No, the race simply reveals how well he trained. Trading is no different. The trading session is the exam. Preparation is the education. And AI has completely changed what preparation looks like. Imagine finishing your trading day. Instead of simply checking whether you won or lost, you upload your journal into Claude. Every entry, every exit, every screenshot, every emotion. Then you ask one question. What patterns do you see? Within seconds, AI notices something you never did. Maybe every losing trade happened after you ignored your checklist. Maybe your best trades were always taken during London Open. Maybe every revenge trade started with the exact same emotional trigger. You would have never connected those dots. Not because you're unintelligent, because human beings are terrible at spotting their own patterns. We remember emotions. AI remembers data, and that's why AI doesn't replace your experience. It organizes it. Think about Warren Buffett. He spends more time reading than trading. Why? Because better inputs create better outputs. Claude gives you something Buffett never had: the ability to process years of information in minutes. Imagine asking, compare my last 200 trades. Find the biggest reason I lose money. Which habits cost me the most? That's not prediction. That's self-awareness. And self-awareness is one of the rarest skills in trading. Because here's the truth. Most traders don't have a strategy problem. They have a consistency problem. They know what to do. They simply don't do it. AI can't force discipline, but it can expose exactly where discipline breaks. Imagine having a coach who never gets tired, never gets emotional, never forgets. Every single day, it reviews your decisions, challenges your logic, points out your blind spots. That isn't just useful. That's transformational, because markets reward improvement, not perfection. The trader who improves by just 1% every week will eventually outperform the trader searching for the perfect strategy every month. That's the hidden opportunity. AI doesn't make good traders overnight. It helps committed traders become exceptional faster. And that's why the biggest winners of the AI era won't be the people asking the smartest prompts. They'll be the people building the smartest systems. Because systems scale, discipline compounds. And AI, when used correctly, accelerates both. But there's one final lesson. One lesson almost nobody on YouTube is talking about. It's the reason some traders will become completely dependent on AI, while others will quietly build fortunes because of it. There's one question that completely changed the way I think about AI. What happens when everyone has access to the exact same intelligence? Think about it. 5 years ago, having AI was an advantage. Today, almost everyone has it. Tomorrow, everyone will. So if everybody has access to the same technology, where does the real edge come from? The answer is surprisingly simple. Execution. Imagine giving a professional chef and someone who's never cooked the exact same kitchen. the same ingredients, the same recipes, the same equipment. Do they produce the same meal? Not even close. Because tools don't create mastery. People do. AI is following the exact same path. Millions of traders now have access to Claude. Millions have ChatGPT. Millions have Gemini. Yet only a tiny percentage will consistently make money. Why? Because AI is becoming a commodity. Judgment isn't. This is exactly what happened with the internet. In the beginning, having internet access was an advantage. Today, it's normal. The winners aren't the people with internet. They're the people who know how to use it better than everyone else. The same thing is happening with AI. The traders who dominate the next decade won't have secret prompts. They'll have better systems. Imagine waking up every morning. Claude has already summarized overnight news, highlighted the only economic events that actually matter, compared today's market conditions to similar historical periods, reviewed your last trading session, reminded you of your biggest recurring mistake, generated a checklist based on your personal weaknesses. By the time you open TradingView, you're not guessing anymore. You're prepared. That's institutional thinking. Not because institutions have better charts, because they have better preparation. Retail traders spend hours watching YouTube predictions. Professional traders spend hours improving their decision-making process. AI allows you to build that same process. But here's the mistake almost everyone makes. They use AI only when they need an answer. Professionals use AI even when they don't. They ask AI to challenge their beliefs, review their journals, create study plans, explain macroeconomics, compare historical market crashes, test new ideas, improve their routines. Every single day, they become slightly better. Not because AI is magical, because consistency is. Here's the irony. The traders who become the most successful with AI often rely on it the least. During live trading, once the market opens, their preparation is already done. Their plan already exists. Their risk is already defined. AI did its job before the first trade was placed. Now it's time for discipline. Because no AI can press the buy button with emotional control. No AI can stop you from revenge trading. No AI can force patience. Those are still human responsibilities. And that's why the future belongs to traders who combine artificial intelligence with emotional intelligence. One without the other will never be enough. Because in the end, AI doesn't replace great traders. It exposes who is willing to become one. And there's one final realization that separates people who simply use AI from the people who build extraordinary wealth with it. Once you understand it, you'll never ask AI the same questions again. Let's go back to the question we started with. Can AI make you rich? The answer is yes, but probably not in the way you're expecting. Because AI won't make you wealthy by predicting the next trade. It can help make you wealthy by changing the way you think. And that's a much bigger advantage. Think about every technological revolution in history. The printing press, the internet, the smartphone. None of them made people successful. They gave successful people the ability to move faster. AI is no different. The technology itself isn't the opportunity. The opportunity is who you become while using it. Imagine two traders. Both pay $20 a month for Claude. 5 years later, one has built a trading business, multiple funded accounts, a detailed trading journal, a repeatable system, content, research, discipline. The other still spends every night asking, what's the best stock tomorrow? Same AI, completely different future. Why? Because one used AI to replace effort. The other used AI to multiply effort. That's the difference. The biggest winners of the AI era won't be the people with the smartest prompts. They'll be the people who build the smartest systems. Systems for learning, systems for journaling, systems for reviewing mistakes, systems for preparing every single trading day. Because systems scale, motivation doesn't. There will be traders who spend the next 10 years searching for the perfect AI indicator. And there will be traders who spend the next 10 years becoming impossible to compete with. Not because they know the future, because they improve every single day. 1% better this week, another 1% next week, again, and again, and again. That's how fortunes are built. Quietly, nobody notices, nobody applauds, and one day, people call them lucky. They say they have some secret strategy. They must know something we don't. They don't. They simply built a process, while everyone else chased shortcuts. That's the real AI revolution. It's not replacing traders. It's separating them. Separating the people who think deeply from the people who search desperately. Separating builders from consumers. Separating professionals from gamblers. Because here's the truth. One day, Claude will be replaced. A smarter AI will arrive. Then another. Then another. Technology will continue evolving. But the traders who continue winning will still rely on the same timeless principles. Discipline, patience, risk management, independent thinking. Those principles survived before AI. They'll survive after it. AI simply makes it easier to become the kind of person who actually lives by them. So don't ask AI to make you money. Ask AI to make you better. Because better traders make better decisions. Better decisions build better systems. Better systems create extraordinary wealth. And extraordinary wealth was never created by one brilliant trade. It was created by thousands of disciplined decisions stacked on top of each other for years. That's the opportunity, not artificial intelligence. Augmented intelligence. Your intelligence multiplied. If this video changed the way you think about AI, subscribe. Because on this channel, we don't chase hype. We build timeless trading principles, using the most powerful tools of the modern world. And in the end, the greatest edge will never be the AI you use. It will always be the person using it.